Hi Macy, Graham, and Ellie. It's your greatest Aunt Dana here, and of course your cousin dog Rudy. And we are here to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I hope you are enjoying the holiday season so far. For part of your Christmas gift this year, I'm going to read you a story called The Biggest Snowman Ever. And it's by Stephen Kroll and illustrated by Jenny Bissett. Once there were two mice who fell in love with the same snowman, and this is how it happened. On a bright winter day, the mayor of Mouseville announced the town snowman contest. Whoever makes the biggest snowman will win a prize, he declared. All the mice were excited. The judging of the contest will take place in 2 weeks, said the mayor. Good luck to all of you. I'm going to make a really big snow princess, said Penelope. I'm going to make a really big snow Martian, said James. I'm going to make the biggest snowman ever, said Clayton, the house mouse. His friend Desmond, the field mouse, frowned. No, you're not. I'm going to make the biggest snowman ever. Oh, yeah, said Clayton. Oh, yeah, said Desmond. That night, it snowed and snowed. Huge drifts covered driveways, roads, and fields. It was the perfect beginning for a snowman contest. In town, Penelope began her snow princess, and James began his snow Martian. Out in the country, Clayton and Desmond began their snowmen. Clayton made a snowball and rolled it along the ground. The more he rolled it, the bigger it got. Before long, he had a large base for his snowman. Not far away, Desmond was doing the same thing. The next day, Clayton made a huge snowball for the snowman's belly. Not far away, Desmond did the same. That night, Clayton brought his dad out to see his snowman. Dad scratched his head. I don't know, son. It's going to be big, but I'm not sure it will be the biggest. Clayton smiled up at him. I'm just getting started, he said. Dad whispered in his ear, if you want to work faster, use a wheelbarrow to carry the snow. A little later, Desmond brought out his Uncle Vernon. I don't know, said Vernon. It's going to be big, but will it be the biggest? Desmond smiled. I'm just getting started, he said. Vernon whispered in his ear, if you want to work faster, use a wheelbarrow to carry the snow. The next day, Clayton filled his wheelbarrow with snow. He piled the snow onto the snowman. Then he rolled another snowball for the snowman's head. Not far away, Desmond did the same. A few days later, Desmond ran into town to look at James' snow Martian and Penelope's snow princess. He said, all of our snow people are the same size. That afternoon, Clayton made the same discovery. The next day, while working on his snowman, Clayton had an idea. He brushed the snow off his gloves and walked toward Desmond. At the same moment, Desmond had an idea. He brushed the snow off his gloves and walked toward Clayton. They bumped into each other and fell down. I have an idea, said Clayton. I have an idea, said Desmond. We should do this together, said Clayton. No one said we couldn't, said Desmond. First, they rolled each part of Desmond's snowman over to the middle of the field. Then they rolled each part of Clayton's snowman over. They piled the snowballs on top of one another. Clayton dropped a floppy hat on the snowman's head. Desmond added a long scarf, huge coal eyes, and a giant carrot nose. When they were done, they had built the biggest snowman ever. The morning of the contest, field mice on snowmobiles brought the judges to the country. "You both win a prize," said the mayor, handing Clayton and Desmond a large wedge of Swiss cheese. "Let the celebration begin." Everyone gathered to dance around the snowman, drink hot chocolate, and eat donuts. "We did it," said Clayton and Desmond, jumping up and down. "We did it together." All right, so that's the story. So for your Christmas present, I really wanted to build you a snowman, but in southern Arizona right now, we have no snow. It's like 70 degrees outside. So when I get back, we are going to build a snowman using science. So I'll be right back. Hi, Ellie, Graham, and Macy. All right, I am back, and we are going to build our own indoor snowman. So this is a fun and easy activity that you can do at home with ingredients I bet you already have in your pantry. So for each snowman, you want to use about 1 cup of baking soda, about a teaspoon of salt, a couple of teaspoons of dish soap, and about 4 teaspoons of water. And you want to dump all those ingredients into a bowl, just like this. Mix it up like you're making cookies. Can't be too dry. It has to be moist enough that you can form it into a snowball, just like that, okay? All right, so for the sake of time, I went ahead and I made my snowman this morning. I used 3 snowballs like they did in the book, gave him a top hat, little scarf, stick arms, a carrot nose, and I used watercolors for his eyes and his mouth. And of course, you can decorate your snowman however you want. But let me ask you something. Every time you've built a snowman, what eventually happens? It melts, right? So when you build a snowman outside, the sun will heat up the ice crystals that form that snowman. When those ice crystals start to heat up, they expand and break apart and eventually disintegrate, and the snowman melts. But we didn't build our snowman out of snow. We built it out of baking soda and the other ingredients. So how are we going to make it melt? This is the cool part. This is where all the science comes in. So our base is our baking soda mixture, and then I'm taking vinegar. We're going to use the vinegar to melt it. And vinegar is acidic. So when it comes in contact with the baking soda, it's going to create a gas called carbon dioxide. And it will start to melt. Do you see it? You can actually hear it too. So the soap that we used in it makes it foam that much more. And it's pretty cool, I think. You see it? All right. All right, there is our indoor snowman. We did it. So I hope you try this at home. You can leave your snowman decorated for a little bit so you can enjoy the snowman, but the coolest part is to actually make it melt. So I hope you enjoyed the activity. I sure miss all of you. I hope all of you have a very Merry Christmas. Hope Santa is good to you. I know he will be. And I hope to be seeing you all soon. So Merry Christmas. I love you. Bye.